Now do stockades, and if I hit back... We'll explore around for the mushrooms. I think they might be up top with the Dragon Balls, so we can just get them then. As reprehensible as your task was, it had to be done. Now, you must look into the face of evil. Many of the Black Dragon fight were slain during the attack. One of them, Lieutenant of Deadwing himself, still haunts this place. If you look to the heavens, you can see his spectral countenance circling the skies. His hatred is so great that he remains even in dead. Take the bones that you gathered from me earlier to the top of the mountain on this island, and place them on the ever-burning pyre. This action signal Razormaw to send. When he does, slay his undead form. We're doing a lot of sketchy things, honestly. That sounds dubious. If I keep running, he'll lose interest. Still some inventory space. Oh, see? Mushroom.
I can't cast that yet. That's still withdrawn. I can't cast that yet.
Huh. That bit of metal up there is odd. Yeah, I think they've reused assets from elsewhere. There is actually a fair bit of acid reuse in WoW, so it's
too far away.
the Blizzard's always been kind of cheap. I suppose, like, it's understandable in Classic when they're trying to do so much. Like, they have two huge... You know, like, the Classic is much larger than any of the expansions. So it's understandable that there will be a lot of acid reuse. But even here in Burning Crusade, where they're doing a fair bit less, they're pretty cheap and they reuse assets, leading... So it's hard to draw lore from anything, you know? The fuck? I think I punched it in? I think I used the bones. Yeah, I used bones. Okay, he's not gonna leave.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready. Yeah. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, there's too many herbs over this way. I need to gather them. Whatever they are, I need them. Single mage royal, not great, but it's fine. Like, those pillars up there don't really fit with established Night Elf aesthetics. So I'm not really sure what to even make of them. Nor do I know why there's a bonfire up there or anything of the sort. Again, WoW was very much never a game where you can really tell much from the environmental storytelling. They play stuff down, but there's a questionable degree of care to it. Sometimes it's valid, sometimes. But, yeah, they aren't the best about it. God damn, that's a hell of an upgrade. How long has it been? 1,000 years? 10,000 perhaps? Done me and the memory of my people great service, Ezek. Please accept this item of power as a token of appreciation from Loret Aran in honor of your deeds. Tree now. Could do with a drink. Hours, 53 minutes. Could go get a drink and crisps. Might be nice. Ah, fucker has noodles. Jealous. Been wanting to get noodles for a while, but whenever I go out, which isn't that often, I keep forgetting to get any. Tesco's used to have Tesco's used to have these noodles a few years back, a fair few at this point. I think they started off at 9 cents, and eventually the price rose to 12. But they were lovely. They were net Tesco own range, Hearty Foods or something. But they were cheap as hell, but they were quite nice. The packets might be like, you know, the Coca noodles. The packs might be smaller than a Coca noodle, if barely, but they were quite damn nice and cheap as hell. They were good. I would love getting 2 packs in a saucepan, and when I would take it, and you know when they're done, you go off with them. I would love to bring a slice of bread per pack and make noodle sandwiches. Quite nice. Fucking hell, I want it now. Due to my sleep schedule being all sorts of whack, I was trying to fix it yesterday, but between my nap, well, between falling asleep while I was recording Elden Ring, I paused it and I went back and gone. I'm
out of range.
I failed to reset my sleep schedule. I woke up at around 3 today. So, yeah. I've had 1 meal is what I'm getting at. I'm kind of hungry at this point. So I'm tempted in going next against something more substantial than just some crisps. So I do want to get this done. I just really want to see the Terramore instance because it's a pre-patch event.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's not that big a deal to miss it, but I don't want to bloody miss it. I didn't do it during the remix, did I? I did it during the remix. Then at least I have it, you know, like a video to a record of it, you know.
I'm out of range.
Is that royal blue?
I can't cast that yet.
Being honest, there's a lot of colors out there, and I'm just like, it exists. Not really something I think of. Same with shapes. Okay, I have to kill 5 of these.
I need to get closer.
I'm sad I don't have a third ability, because if I had a third attack, I could kind of just blitz enemies.
That's still Richard.
You know, this wasn't exactly subtle.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that. I don't have a target. It's too far away. I need to target something first. That's still Richard. I can't cast that yet.
Again, an idea I've heard is that, like, the areas in WoW aren't they don't map to the actual world. Stormwind is a lot bigger than what we see. You know, areas. It's not a one for one, and that does actually cause me physical pain. Because it's just like, then what does the world look like if not what we see? You know, it just having a world not be what we see hurts me. You know. Like, I don't mind, like, say if you have, like, oh yeah, there's more of the city over here, you can't go and see it, it's gated off, but it's over there. That's fair enough, that you can use your imagination. But when you see the entire city and this is all it is, and there's no gated off bit to show more over there, then it just, like... I know, it hurts my head. So it's just like, the warp coil is just down there, and it's like, oh, where could the sun portal be? Didn't you just have scouts down, you know, out in the fields, like, 2 minutes away from your base, if that? No, no we don't. So it just... yeah. It just hurts. But like, basically what I'm trying to say is that blood missile is probably larger than what we see, and that explains why the blood elves were able to hide over in the warp coil and get stuff out, or the warp piston or whatever it is, and get you know, some reinforcements. It's not actually 2 minutes down the street. It's actually could be 10 minutes away. You know, it could be a much greater distance. This is just a shrunk version of the world. You know. Because, like, imagine trying to get around here without the mount. Because in Burning Crusade, it was still level 40 for basic. So if this was a full, like, if you had to run all the way over there, all the way back, at actual one-to-one measurement, then that would bloody suck. I would just like to see an actual depiction of what the actual zones would look like one-to-one, you know? A proper measure out of them. In FSOD, in one of the new quests for the Tyr's Hand area, you know, Scarlet Enclave, they mention about taking the back streets and stuff like this, and it's just like, what back streets? There's like 2 roads, both of them are the main road. You know, there's no back street. Are you going here to the Bulwark? There's one road to the Eastern Plaguelands through there. Are you going down through Silverpine? There's one road there. What back streets are you talking about? So, it makes no sense. It's either people writing stuff they don't know about, or it's, you know, the world not being one-to-one, that there are more streets, there are actual back streets for them to avail of. So, yeah. Best not to think about it. Best not to
The
think about it.
legion's
It's
end
upsetting my
draws
head.
near. Remain.
How many did you say you saw the warp piston? Just how many times have they opened up this sun portal? This is very bad news. Alas, you learned all that I'm able to teach you, Desik. Kuros will call for you when it is time. You taught me nothing.
Good health.
By the light
We have been pursuing other leads on the sun portals, Desik. I need you to focus on task at hand. Boros received new reports of another crash site. What we've since discovered is crash site is actually the Exodar's cryocore. This is a pod that holds... this is a pod holding area that houses pods exactly like the ones that we Draenei crawled out of in Amon Vale. Ah, we're finally getting sent back there. I've already been there. One, two. Boros has received... I'm just going to reread a bit. Boros received new reports of another crash site. What we've since discovered is that the crash site is actually the Exodar's cryocore. This is a pod holding area that houses pods, exactly like the ones we Draenei crawled out of in Amon Vale. There also holds medical supplies. Head to the cryocore, directly west of Bloodwatch. Search for supplies and search for survivors. This phrasing kind of annoys me that we Draenei crawled out of in Amon Vale. The way, at least it clicks in my head, it frames it more as if he's talking to a non-Draenei, which he's not. So it kind of sounds weird. But maybe it's just like that we Draenei crawled out of. It's more of a, you know, in-group thing than referring to an out-group thing. I don't know, it just clicks weird in my head.
Remember the lesson.
Okay, turning the quest here.
Each day is a blessing.
Back so soon?
Be kind to
I hope
those
this
who
wasn't too
respect.
strenuous a task, Desik. Once again, you've proven yourself competent and considerate Draenei. I offer my gratitude and a little bit of monetary compensation. Whichever one. Yep, the other one's better. Let's go through stuff. I hope my bitching isn't misunderstood. It's not that I dislike WoW. I like WoW. I'm just frustrated with how it seems like the people working on it don't. There's just a profound eagerness to retcon things quickly. At the moment, there's a profound willingness to retcon things liberally. There's a certain carelessness with the writing.
That spell isn't ready.
Again, an example of wizard writing would be how they made Karrigan so powerful and overpowered that it's actually a plot hole that anyone ever can resist.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, that's still recharged.
Now we care for the book. And we can just get medical supplies off these just casually.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. It's too
Could loot those boxes around the place, but I'm gonna have to kill my way in here anyway, so... Might as well complete the quest by just killing. Oh god. She was actually two women. There's one one wasn't bad enough.
Can't cast that yet.
I'm just making the commentary Mum would make if she was here.
I can't cast that yet.
Nah, we'll get it by killing. Your hands tremble as you pick up the book. Gross must be told about this tragedy. Turn the book to him.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged.
Yeah, I don't think I ever killed the assassin here. Maybe elsewhere I did, but I quite possibly never encountered it.
I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. That's still recharged. It's too far away. The spell isn't ready.
My elbow.
The Legion's end draws
I don't
near.
actually remember that table. Must just not have paid much attention to it.
Dionys Akar.
What have you got there, Desic? Is that a journal?
Do not lose.
Gro's face turns pale as he reads the journal. Tears stream down his face. Saruan was my master, my teacher, my mentor. I took his place among the triumvirate only recently, after giving up searching for him. Gro's face contorts in anger. Mathis.
Favor the road traveled by few.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Good health, long life.
I want all of your trackers out in search of the criminal Mathis the Gruel. I've given trusted agents at a hand flare guns. Should you and your trackers see the flare, it means that an agent has found Mathis and needs assistance. Remember, tracker, Mathis is to be brought back to me alive.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
It'll be done, my lord.
Blessings upon your family.
Was the information accurate?
Be kind.
Just blood
to
elves,
those
no
less
survivors? This is troubling. I'll need time to think this through, Desic. Perhaps Ansem or Boros will have an assignment for you to complete. That's better. Brothers and sisters, tonight we hunt. What of known as Mathis must be brought to justice. First,
Do not lose faith. Be kind to those less fortunate.
to find him gets 1 week's vacation aboard the Exeter. Onward, the wilds of blood mist await.
Good fortune.
Mathis will be brought to justice, Desic, and I want you to be the one to find him and bring him back to the triumvirate. Scour the island for this killer. Should you find him, use the flare gun. When my trackers see the flare, they'll come and assist in capturing Mathis. Turn to me after he's been captured.
Dionys Akar.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Our shaman claimed that the elements of water become greatly agitated by the pollution of the water source. We know that the Exeter's power core is lodged into the mountain to the west, must be leaking volatile fluids into the water supply. Need to get me more information. You're to take this flask and follow the beach north until you reach the area where the rivers of blood mist drain into the ocean. Take a sample from that location, return to
Do
me.
not lose faith.
You're not gonna do much if you just stand there. Mathis is just along the road up here. We can get him and we can get some flutterers. I don't know if there's any follow-up to that. But yeah, you have to realize like these zones have to be are made to accommodate people being mountless, you know, that people getting around on foot. So, however big the zone is in their head, they do have to shrink it to make it playable, palatable. And you know what? That's fair. That's an understandable concession. But it does lead to awkward positions where, like, where could they be opening portals, summoning in so many troops, the endless supply, and it's just like, down the street, open your fucking eyes. You know, the zone ends up feeling too compressed, too, next to itself. Oh God. You know what? No, I can't do it. I want to stay on track.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Martis was an elite. I'm not sure. I don't think he still is. Kata did do a lot of changes to the leveling systems, even of areas it didn't touch, like the Draenei zones.
That's still retro. Inventory is full.
Saw Mattis earlier. Sunhawk Pyromancer.
I'm out of range.
There he
It's
is.
too far away. I can't cast it.
Yeah, he may have been higher level once, but he was certainly an elite. Hand of Saronis. We've got you now, Master Cruel. To the death. Oh no, that'll come later. Return to Kurus. I'll bring him to death, to Bloodwatch. Uh-huh.
I can't cast that.
They, I think, redesigned the Ravager in WoD. Like, it just looked different. And I don't know why. Okay, I need to get the last 3 flutterers, and I need to jump off the waterfall again and harvest that.
I'm out of range.
Gotta be honest, there's too much looting. There's too many herbs around here.
I need to get closer.
I feel compelled to get all of them,
Isn't ready yet.
and I don't want to get all of them.
That's still recharged. It's too far away.
Suppose I should check and see what's what. Because, you know, maybe there's stuff I don't really need. But, to be honest, I need them all. They all sell for a chunk, or it's something I need that, that will benefit me. Talatian's camp. Okay, I know nothing about this. And there's some briar thorn over here. Talatian. There's an NPC apparently called Talatian the Impure. It seems he's tied in with A paladin quest. There's something, a flask of pure water. And as such, like you use a flask of pure water on his barrels, and they'll make him appear. He's pissing at you, tampering with them.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's go find the flutterers, and then I can move on. But yeah, there's a reason why I never encountered him. I never got to train a shaman to a high enough level to encounter him.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Or any shaman. Well, any shaman who could do the quest.
That's still the try.
I did get Durakar to a high enough level, but, well, he's Horde.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Finally.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, we'll head over to this little hub, turn into quests here, then we'll pick up the new ones, then we'll head back to camp, turn into quests there, get whatever new ones, then we'll head back over here. I do feel I've done stuff out of order, because they talked about destroying the Sun Gate a while ago, and, you know, things are kind of a hodgepodge. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, I'll turn the quest here, then I'll hop down over there. I know there's a spider still to kill, but my inventory's too full. I need to empty it. I'm patiently waiting orders, Paladin.
Good health.
Perhaps you'll be the one to deliver our people into a new age of prosperity and peace.
Remember,
Only the most battle-hardened, noble, and positively fearless will submit to Ugoso's mission. The Exarch will not order any agent at hand to take on the task of destroying the Vector Coil and dispatching Saronis. Refuse to send any Draenei to their death, which is what this mission is. Suicide. My job is to soften up the Sunhawk's defenses. You will slay Sunhawks near the Vector Coil and keep the path clear for a champion, whoever that may be. 1, 2,
Remain vigilant. Favor the
Most of the
road
creatures touched by the
traveled
crystal's
by.
energy have been corrupted in the same way. Strange marks on their flesh, increased aggression, and small crystal shards in their bodies. However, the foul water crystals north of here appear to be turning entirely to crystal. I've never seen any react to the crystals this way before. When we explored the foul pool, they were particularly dangerous. We must get rid of them before Sunhawks can exploit them as a new source of energy.
Do not lose faith. Be well.
We don't dare abandon our post or wander too far from Vindicator's restaurant. The mutated creatures closest to the vector coil have been changed profoundly by energy leaking from the crystals. The mutated tangoes appear to have gained a certain degree of sentience. They've learned to create, set, and conceal vicious traps that is their even most careful warrior. Never be able to move against Sunhawks if we're constantly forced to look underfoot. Attack the problem at its source, Desik. 1, 2. Yeah, I think I might take a break.
Open your heart to the light.
I'm stopping and starting a lot. I'm kerfuzzled. I need to take a break. Get some food, another cup of coffee, spite my OCD, and I could see about doing more then. Try and get this done before it's too late. I could always just say it's too late and then just use the boost. I could finish it after, but I had this plan in mind. Do this proper, then use the boost. Don't accept this assignment if you value your life. See that gigantic power cord jutting out of the mountainside over yonder? I don't say it. Yeah, I do. Whoever takes on this burden will need to fight their way through that mountain, battling an army of Sunhawks, protecting me as I rig the core up for demolition. Zeronis the Aradar is somewhere up there as well. I won't think less of you, just walk away, Desik. But maybe you're the one to destroy the vector coil and take down Zeronis. Well, are you? I am, but not ready for this. I need to empty my inventory.
Good fortune.
We've just arrived here and already we've buried too many of our friends and comrades.
Favor the road
I was hoping
traveled
Bloodwatch
by.
would send reinforcements once they learned what we're up against.
Do not lose
During our mission to reconnoiter the Sunhawks in the portal, sustained a serious wound. Scout Laurie has managed to staunch the bleeding and she's trying to figure out a way to evacuate me to Bloodwatch. Problem is that we'd have to abandon our position here in order to guarantee a safe return. Problem is that we'd have to abandon our position here in order to guarantee a safe return. As soon as we leave this consecrated ground, we'll be set upon by Ravagers. If we can curse some of the enraged Ravagers, it might allow us to make the safe trip back.
Remain vigilant. The Naru have not forgotten us. Barkanan Poros.
Asum sent my squad out on a reconnaissance mission to search for the Sun Gate a few days ago. Needless to say, we found it. Yori points at Jorl. Whatever those fool elves are transporting through that portal is causing void energy to be released. The area is teeming with void critters. We must destroy them before they have a chance to grow into void anomalies. Find the source of the creatures southwest of here, near the Sun Gate. Kill them and report to Asum when you're done.
Good health. Long life.
Measure watch. I have a quest to turn back in base here. Turn it in, then we'll fly down. Or I could heart, then fly up and turn it in. Meh. To bring back a conversation from earlier, I accept that I wasn't playing my best. Yeah, but I still don't think I was bad enough to, claim that I was being boosted or carried. I certainly wasn't playing my best, but I don't think I was that bad. So, it just kind of stung. Freaking cold. Wonder if this is the end of the summer or not. I hope it is. Because it's a lot more heat than I'm used to. Plus, it means I can't render when I want it.
Warm wishes to
The triumvirate have decided to try Mattis immediately. Brought an arch criminal to justice on this day, young Draenei. Formed admirably for 2 of 3. Only Aesum remains.
ever the road.
carry anymore.
Kronatai Christo.
14 gold. They made back the what I spent on the bag.
Blessings upon you. Good health, long life.
Bring forth the blood elf. Mattis, Blood Elf Lieutenant of the Sunhawks, have been found guilty of genocide against the Draenei people. You are to be executed at a light stoning. Have you anything to say for yourself? Mattis spits at the image of Ellen. May the light have mercy on your soul. Take him back to his cell. Mattis glares at Ellen. The light. Mattis laughs. I am a Blood Knight mongrel. I do not serve the light. The light serves me. If mercy is to be granted, it will be by me. You seek to martyr me before my order. So be it. Strike me down, another will rise in my place, and the suffering of the light of the conquered will continue uninterrupted. You blaspheme. The light will never allow such an aberration. The light has no choice. It does as it is commanded, just as an arrow you hold at the core of your vessel will do when we capture and enslave it. Did my words surprise you, Blue Blood? Yes, we know. We know everything. Take him away. Move.
I can't attack that target.
You should really be closer to him, damn it. Draenei dog. Did you know that the one you called Sauron wept like a babe as I beat him? Feeling euphoric goes through me, knowing that I had a member of high rank in my grasp. Were it not for Sarunas' plans for him, I would have tortured him to death. As I do to all Draenei that I capture. Alas, I'm certain you'll see him again soon. Mattis grins wickedly. Breathe your last, heathen. Vindicator Kuro spits on the corpse of Mattis. Find their source of power and tear it down. Tear all of it down.
May the light embrace you.
In time, we'll have to devise a plan for turning... species to its native state, but for now, periodically calling their members is about the best we can hope for. Thank you for your help, Desik.
Safe journey.
Okay. With those turned in, we'll fly off. We'll give it a shot at the vector coil. I should be able to do it. Like I said, they have in Kata, they did render a lot of old elite quests non-elite. Which, let's be honest, is actually for the best. Because, like, you can only do an elite quest if you got a group. Like, it's a group quest, you know? You can only typically do it when you have a group. So if this is old content that people aren't going through often anymore, you're not going to be able to do it. You can't do it. You have to leave a zone unfinished, and that sucks. You know? So, like, you'd have to come back, you'd have to leave, try and, you know, make up the XP elsewhere. And continue on till you run into another roadblock. Maybe, maybe not. You'll be able to find other people to do it with. That roadblock with, and, you know, progress. So it's probably a good thing that they removed some old elite quests, or like or made them non-elite, made them soloable. Would take away the grandness of them, but just for player viability, it's probably a good thing. That Naro down there is dead now, ain't it? Died in Legion. There's nothing there.
Arcanon Poros.
Selling. Feck off. No inherent undercut? Huh.
Blessings upon your family.
One copper undercut.
Good fortune.
There we go. Have other stacks there. Jeez, price has dropped. Doubt that's gonna sell, it's just me chancing my arm. These low-level crafting resources are going for a ton. I don't know why.
I hope you find something useful.
Ah. Keeps trying to auto-sell that. We'll get it out of my inventory soon.
May your days be long.
I can't use that item yet.
Gold! Gold! It's all mine! I'll get out now. Wait, what? These bars aren't real.
May the light embrace you.
I think I can sell bruiseweed. Not sure. We'll hold on to it for the time being. No, I'm holding on to my money for now. I have 3 professions I need to level. Cooking, tailoring, and alchemy. The 3 will make me money. Alchemy, through its potions and flasks and whatnot, vital for endgame content. Tailoring through the bags. Bags are more of an iffy market. Potions, like, once you buy a bag, you have a bag. But potions, you have to constantly buy. So it's very nice. But people make alts. You know, people make new characters. You know, it's there is a market there. I'm just, it just doesn't feel as nice as the potions. I think a lot of people don't have a slight undercut. Okay, we'll leave it at that. You know, that beep is starting to get less annoying to me. Well, you know, sound effect. Spellbook. Don't think I can get the next level of alchemy of herbalism yet. We'll pop down, we'll see, then we'll head off. Crucible of Carnage. Oh, that's the COC thing. Ah, someone else said it. Remember the COC people were talking about before, Crucible Carnage? I remember there being one in Kata, yeah. An arena quest.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Arcanon Poros. Safe journey.
I've upgraded it because well, I'm going to be gathering up plenty more herbs. It feels like I should have it. I should, you know, it might be wasting money, but it's fine. $9 gold. It's ridiculous how much money I made there. Up to 24.
May the light embrace you. May your days be long.
May your days be short and your hardships plenty. Hardships many. While we're flying back, I'm just going to look at my phone for a moment, see if anyone's on here. Feels almost Middenvale. Huh. Feels almost that I should be getting up here, you know, on foot. I'm missing out. I'm missing out on herbs. I gotta get my herbs, man. You know, I'm addicted. I need to drop herbalism. I need to just mess with alchemy and the tailoring.